Hey Froggy friends, Kirostyle here, welcome back to BlazBlue, Calamity Trigger! Thank you so much for coming to the stream, I really appreciate it. Now, today we're gonna go through Taokaka's story and then Tager's afterwards. So, first we'll show her off in training mode. Hey Psycho Reaper, good to see you, thank you so much for coming by.
Please select your character. Taokaka.
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 So Tao's theme is called Caddis Carnival, and it's one of the more upbeat themes in this game, but I love all the music in this game, and hers is really fun. Okay, so Tao's an interesting character. She's fast. She's really easy to maneuver around the stage. However, she is a bit of a easy to guard break, and she's also not very good at like characters that have a lot of zoning. So characters with a lot of ranged attacks and stuff. So one unique thing about her is that she has a triple jump. And so that allows you to, because of that, you can cancel out of her jumps. It creates a lot of mix-ups, and she's really good at pressuring the opponent with certain combos of hers. Her drive is called Dancing Edge, and the Dancing Edge basically makes it so she zips around the screen. And you can do that from different spots, which gives her a lot of maneuverability. But I find her, even though she's fast and I like fast characters, I find her a little bit hard to control, because like sometimes you'll go like this and you'll bounce off the opponent, which makes it hard to follow up. I know there's ways to get around that, but I am not, again, I am not an expert at this game, so I do not know all of that. Let's show off some of her moves. So, let's have a quick look at her command list. Alright, she has like a crouch walk. That's pretty cute. I'm sure that has a use, like dodging things, ducking under things, but I don't think I'm gonna use that. Okay, so here's her taunt.
Drink breakfast? Drink breakfast?
It's pretty cute. Again, she's one of the few cat characters that I am okay with using like cat language. For some reason, maybe it's just because she's cute or she's quirky, or maybe it's because her voice is so upbeat, I don't know. Okay, so light attack. And then medium. Look at her crouching animation too, it's pretty cute. And then heavy. Okay, and then drive attack. So for drive, like everyone else, you could press drive. You could press it in different directions. And you could use it in midair. And even in midair, you could do it in different directions. And then, oh yeah, grab.
I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored.
And then, let's try a few different attacks. That was pretty nice. She does have a bit of good range, because she has like claws.
This.
That's pretty good. Oh, I didn't mean to KO you. Hey Ryuji, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming by. Okay, oh yeah, I could also do this. Hey Armon, welcome. Thanks for coming by. And then, oh yeah, she also has like one ranged attack where you can kind of do this. And she throws random items to, well, you can press light attack, medium attack, and heavy attack. And there's a random assortment of items that changes based on which one you press. There's an apple core. There's a pillow. And a bomb. I think she only has 3 for each one. And then I could do medium. It's a fishbone, a hammer, baseball. And then I think the heavy one only has 1 variation. It's like a bowling ball. You can also hold it for a little bit. Yeah, so she's throwing random garbage at you. I think in later games she has a couple extra items that they add on to that attack, but I think in Calamity Trigger, that's the only one. And, this. Okay. And then, oh yeah, she has this one too. I like this one actually, it's pretty good. It's kind of hard to combo into, but you can really catch people with this one. And then let's look at her distortion drives. So that's the one we've seen so far, where she just slashes forward. She has another one. Let's see if I can do it. Nope, that's not it. This might take a couple tries. Unless she doesn't have it in this game. It could be like Rachel, where she only has 1. Oh no, I'm gonna beat the crap out of you, that one. Oh, come on. Wait, let's try the other one. She has another one here. Almost becoming 2. Come on, this is hard. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. The thing with, with training mode is if you press L3 or R3, it controls the CPU. So if I try using the stick, it sometimes will start controlling them. So I have to use the D-pad, but the D-pad hurts your thumbs. Oh, this one. So now this one makes it so that now I have like a clone who's slightly slower than me, but will follow up my attacks. That one's pretty cool. Let's see if I can do the other one. I think we've seen her do this against us a couple times. No. Aw, dang it. I'm not sure if I can do this one. Basically what she does is she, like, knocks you to the ground, then she scratches at your face. I can only seem to do the other one. Do I have the right command for it? Oh, it's backwards C. Am I pressing the wrong one? Come on. If I just... There we go. And then her astral finish. So, I know that was really fast, but basically you get knocked around by a bunch of the little Kaka kitties, and then Tao finishes you off. However, if you look really closely, Tao actually doesn't finish her opponent off, Jubei flies in from the top of the screen, and I can't tell if he finishes the opponent off or if he saves the opponent from Tao by knocking them away. I always thought that he was saving you from Tao, but some people say that he deals the finishing blow. So let's watch it again. I think it's a little up to debate. He just kind of flies in and knocks you out. Oh, thanks for the sleeveless, Ryuji. So you can see Jubei there. And we've seen Jubei in Ragna's story already. He's Ragna's master and the strongest creature on the planet, apparently. And he's also a cat person. I love this background, too. There's so much random stuff in it. Like a cat sphinx and a fish blimp and a cat balloon. Tao has some really fun pre-fight and end-fight animations too. Like pre-fight she might be sleeping and wake up, or like she'll go up really close to the screen, up to the camera, and you'll see her face really up close, and then run back into the screen. Or for her winning poses, she'll like slap her butt, or sometimes she'll do one winning pose where she runs away from the opponent really quickly, and then she ends up running into a telephone pole that just happens to somehow spawn on the field. It's pretty fun. Tao's a fun character. Okay. Let's have a look at her story mode. Hey CP, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming by. Oh yeah, so you'll notice that Ragna and Jin's percentage are a little bit higher than the last time we left off on stream. Last stream we did Rachel's story. After stream, I was doing some stuff on my day off from streaming, and I realized that we missed one cutscene that's kind of important from Ragna's story. It's actually one of the bad endings, but you get a new illustrated artwork for it. So I went and did that, and I will put it on the YouTube VOD, so if you're watching this on YouTube, you would have already seen it. And then for Jin, there was also there was an alternate path to approach his true ending. So I did that, although it didn't really change the ending that much, but I included it on the YouTube VOD as well. So if you're following along and you're wondering why these numbers suddenly went up, that's the reason why. Okay, let's do Tao's story today. Taokaka stories, Innocent Heart. Marching footsteps echoed all across Orient Town. Dozens of men and women in the uniforms of the Novus Orbis Librarium appeared at the entrance to the main street. At first the residents were amazed, but it wasn't long before they began to talk.
Are they from the library? What the heck do they want from us?
Even the upper classes here. What's going on?
Mom, are they from the library?
Shh! Stay quiet, or you'll get caught.
Stay quiet, in the library. The long arm of the library was not welcome here. But that didn't concern a middle-aged soldier who appeared to be the commander of the troops, standing at the gate. He cleared his throat and began to speak.
I bring you an announcement from the Novus Orbis Librarium.
The soldiers standing behind him began to move, spreading out through Orient Town, like so many well-programmed automatons. Each one held a stack of papers, and as they moved through the town, they plastered their papers onto any surface that would hold them. Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? The organization's called... Well, it's not actually called the library, but that's what people call it out of contempt. So usually only people call it the library when they dislike it, but it's the Novus Orbis Librarium, or the Librarium. But yeah, most people call it the library. On each piece of paper was a portrait of a vicious-looking man with a mass of spiky silver hair, and the word "wanted," followed by a very large number. The library man's voice echoed through the streets again.
It has come to our knowledge that the SS-class librarium traitor, Ragna the Bloodedge, has appeared in this hierarchical city. For those who have seen this man, make sure to immediately report him to the librarium. Those who provide him with shelter or help him to escape will be considered first-class criminals like him and will be severely punished.
His message delivered, the man turned on his heel and began to walk away. The soldiers follow him, their own task complete as well. A girl has been watching the whole thing through the window of a local clinic. As the library troops leave, she turns around to ask a question to the other person in the room.
Do you know what that was about, Doc?
I'm not sure. This kind of stuff isn't unusual anymore.
Yeah, that's true. It'd be a waste of time thinking about it.
Thanks for the stretch redeem, Psycho Reaper. The girl mumbled the words as if trying to convince herself and climbed down from the window. One of the posters on the wall of the clinic wasn't attached very well, and the tug of wind pulls it free. It drifts lazily through the air, falling past Orient Town and down into the lower layers of Kagutsuchi. That was how word of the bounty for Ragna the Blood Edge spread to a part of Kagutsuchi the library did not want to visit. Yes, that was a nice stretch. Don't forget to stretch at home too. The wanted poster finally came to rest on the edge of a dark village. Something noticed it and came closer to examine it.
Huh? What is this? Something is written on it.
I love the kakas, they're so cute.
I wonder what it is.
And their voices too. Not exactly cats or humans, the creatures kept their faces hidden deep within the hoods of their jackets. The half-human, half-cat Kaka clan lived on the lowest layer of the city of Kagutsuchi. A huge metal plate had been built above their village, blocking out all light.
When in doubt, always ask the elder. Yeah, let's go ask the elder.
Yeah, Kaka is kind of an unfortunate term when you're looking at it from the view of other languages.
Tao! Tao! We've got an assignment from the elder. I can't eat anymore.
The two Kaka children ran up the small hill surrounded by scrap metal and broken machines. It was a special spot for the Kaka clan. The sun still shone there, making it warm and comfortable, perfect for a nap. The hill was covered in plants, all desperate for the taste of precious sunlight. The smell of warm grass filled the air. Taokaka, a warrior of the Kaka clan, was taking her nap in the sunlight.
She's asleep. Yeah, she is. Let's wake her up. Yeah, let's wake her up. What do you want, little ones? Tao is still sleepy. Meow. You have work, Tao. Yeah, work.
They handed Taokaka the piece of paper they'd found. She took it reluctantly. There was still a lot more napping she wanted to do.
What about this piece of paper? Meow. It's so thin, and it doesn't look at all that tasty. The elder said you should catch that person and get lots of money for him. He said without that money, everybody would be in trouble. Really? Then that leaves us no choice. Let's get going later.
Taokaka yawned, stretched out her arms and legs, and curled up and fell asleep.
Don't fall asleep, Tao. You'll forget about this if you fall asleep now, Tao. I won't forget about it. Ouch! Stop biting my tail.
Unwilling to let Taokaka shirk her duty and get them in trouble, the children had sunk their sharp little teeth into her tail.
All right. Meow. I guess I'll just go take care of it. Where should I go now? That way. The elder said that the exit over there leads to a place called Orient Town. Over there? Meow. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck.
Oh, okay, so this is our first branching path. So for Tao, to get the true ending, I think I have to do this one. I think I should go over here instead. Apparently Kaka's word used in Japanese for a sound of laughter. Okay, I mean, it's a kind of a cute sound if you don't think about it in Spanish, I guess. So yeah, I think I'll just go over here instead.
Tao's not gonna do something because I was told to. I'm just gonna head for wherever I feel.
The children were panicking, but Taokaka ignored them.
Meow, 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 meow. Huh? Yow! Ouch! I I thought my butt was gonna split 4 ways. Meow. Huh? Where am I?
Taokaka spun around, alert and ready for action. In the darkness, she could make out the shape of a person.
I finally found you. I've been looking for you for 2 years.
This voice. It must be Booby Lady's. Who's she talking to?
Booby Lady was Taokaka's name for a doctor known as Lychee, who lived in Orient Town. She visited the Kaka clan frequently to check up on them and teach the children. Everyone there loved her. The shadowy person in front of Taokaka had to be Lychee. There was a drab creature standing in front of Lychee. It took a few steps back, and Taokaka recognized it. She didn't know it was called Arakune, but she recognized it well enough.
The black squiggly! Are you trying to attack Booby Lady?
Tao, why are you here?
That doesn't matter now! You gotta get out of here, Booby Lady! That is the evil thing that once attacked my village! Tao will get rid of him once and for all!
That's all right, Tao. Just leave it to me. You gotta get out of here now.
Don't interrupt. Move out way.
Lychee's back was turned, and Arakune took the opening. Before Taokaka could react, he slammed into Lychee, throwing her against the wall with a sickening thud.
Why?
Lychee gave the gruesome creature that attacked her one last pained look before she fainted. Oblivious, Arakune lumbered toward Taokaka. Again, it's like, I don't know how to pronounce his name because in the English dub, for the first 2 games, they call him Arakune, which still kind of sounds a little Japanesey, but then after Chrono Phantasma, they start to call him Arachne, because his name is supposed to be a reference to Arachne, the Greek mythology character, but that has to do with spiders. But I'm so used to calling him Arakune, because for so many games they called him Arakune, it was hard to switch it. I'll probably just switch it up as I feel it.
You! What have you done to Booby Lady? That's enough! I'll beat you to a pulp now!
And I mentioned this before, but like when I first played this game, I always thought that Tao had like leggings, because she has like tan skin, but it took me a while to realize that she's like bare-legged, and you like those are her panties that you can see. I guess they wanted to make her a little fan servicey, I guess, but it's still weird because in some artwork, of course, the lighting changes her legs, and I keep thinking of them as leggings, and I think they would look better if they were leggings.
You rep the beef's age. Don't make laugh.
What the? Are you trying to eat Tao? I don't think so. Tao is the one who'll eat you now. But you look yucky.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel, one.
Yeah, those are her legs.
Black Squiggly. Let's see what you taste like.
I'm not sure if you want to eat that, Tao.
You actually don't look tasty at all. I might get a stomachache from eating you. I probably shouldn't eat you. Now, Squiggly, because Tao is such a sweet Kaka, I'll let you go for now. If you don't want to get hurt again, you'd better stay away from the Kaka.
Stay away from the Kaka.
Okay.
Arakune turned and ran, and not a moment too soon. The fight had taken a lot out of her, and she was starting to lose consciousness. But at least she'd gotten rid of the danger.
Meow, meow. One less thing to worry about, meow. Oh, that's right. Is Booby Lady all right? Booby Lady? Booby Lady?
Taokaka ran to Lychee's side and tried to shake her awake. Her eyes fluttered open.
How? Did he?
I got rid of the black squiggly meow. You don't need to worry about it anymore, booby lady.
Got rid of... Is he...
He disappeared, meow. You told me not to hurt people before, so I let him go. Wasn't I good?
Disappeared. Thank God. You did really well, Tao. Good girl.
Lychee stroked Taokaka's head, and she purred.
Meow! Let's go home now, booby lady. Just follow meow.
You know a shortcut?
Leave it to me. It'll only take a second for Tao to return to the village.
Taokaka had already forgotten that she'd fallen down to the lower levels through a hole in the village. But she'd never been the type to think before she acted anyway. Not knowing what danger might await them, Taokaka and Lychee headed deeper into the dark, abandoned lower levels of Kagutsuchi. After wandering around for a while, Lychee and Taokaka found themselves in a strange cavern full of massive, ominous machines.
It's such a strange place. I've never seen this before. I wonder where we are.
It can't be. The NOLs.
How did you guys end up in the cauldron just by wandering around?
I had not expected to see the two of you.
Yeah, the game's very self-aware. There's Lychee is Booby Lady, and there's also a couple characters get introduced in the later games, and Tao comes up with also very apt nicknames for them.
Meow! Weirdo!
You... Hakumen?
You must carry many sins.
You look pretty cocky. I don't think I like you.
A relic of an age gone by. Huh. It bears little resemblance to the original.
The what of what? What?
Do we get equal opportunity fan service? At least, yes. These games have quite a bit of that. Although, I think in general, if you count all the characters in the final roster of the final game, there's more females than there are males, but the males do get some pretty good fan service, too.
How pathetic. You do not even know the reason you exist.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do you, booby lady?
We're in trouble.
Taokaka was pretty sure Lychee knew something about what was going on, but she just mumbled to herself and wouldn't tell Taokaka anything.
Meow! What's the matter, meow? You should talk so Tao can understand you. I don't like you.
Let me see your true power, little abomination.
The wheel of fate
Okay,
is
let's see how much
turning.
trouble Hakumen gives you this time.
Rebel 1. Action!
What was that? What was that? Impudent.
You're inhuman!
Oh god, yeah, oh god, I got him.
That's right! Tao wins!
Yeah, Hakumen on the second battle already.
The DNA of the cat has stood you in good stead.
It can't be! I beat you up just now!
But you are still far less than the original. Your blows are as flies landing on my armor.
This isn't looking too good, meow! We gotta get out of here, booby lady!
I know!
I did not foresee that they would be able to escape. A side effect of the distortion, perhaps. Interesting.
We should be safe now. Wait a minute. Where are you, booby lady?
Lychee was nowhere to be seen. In their rush to escape Hakumen, Taokaka and Lychee had been separated.
I wonder if booby lady is all right, meow. I guess I'll head back home for now. Meow. I thought it was the village, but I've come to a strange place, meow.
Yeah, maybe Lychee got tired of being called Booby Lady, who knows. Taokaka had wandered all the way into a town called 5th Avenue. She didn't know that, of course. She had no idea where she was.
Everywhere I look, there are strange buildings. I wonder which direction Tao should go now. Meow! Excuse me, lady over there. Can I ask you for directions?
The woman looked up from the machine she was tinkering with to examine Taokaka.
One of the Kaka kittens. What are you doing here?
Oh, you know who I am, Meow? Do I know you, Tail Lady?
If you look closely, Kokonoe has twin tails. I can't tell if it's two tails or if it's like one tail that splits into two. I mean, I guess you can't see it because I'm blocking it. There you go. I'll have to look up. I can't remember. I just remember that she has two tails.
I'm Kokonoe. Seriously, though, why is someone from the Kaka clan on the upper level? You guys aren't supposed to leave Lost Town. You're gonna be in some deep shit if the library finds out.
Hey, Jet Howler, welcome to the stream. Thanks for dropping by.
To answer why Tao is here, Meow, I'm not sure.
Huh. Guess you didn't inherit any of your progenitor's intelligence. Oh man, I hope you weren't intentionally created without a brain.
Is that something delicious?
Never mind. So you lost or something?
Meow, now that you mention it, I think I may have gotten lost. That's gotta be right. Tao got lost, Meow. Wait a minute, lady, is that tail...
It was then that Taokaka noticed that Kokonoe had not one but two tails, as well as what appeared to be a pair of cat ears sprouting out of her head.
Meow! You are Kaka too?
No, not really. Explaining it's gonna be a bitch. I guess you can think of me as a kind of relative of the Kaka clan.
Wow, a relative, Meow! People with tails are never bad. We'll be friends now!
Well, you're energetic at least. Maybe it wouldn't do too much damage to you then. Alright, hold on a minute. I think I can send you back to the village.
You'll send me home, Meow? Tao will do anything!
Kokonoe gave Taokaka a smirk and pointed to the machine she'd been working on. It was a big, complicated thing, and there was a tube sticking out of it that was big enough for a person to get in. If Taokaka had known what a cannon was, she would have thought that Kokonoe's machine looked just like one.
Get into that tube.
Like this?
Taokaka scrambled up the side of the machine and hopped into the tube. It was nice and dark and quiet inside. It never occurred to Taokaka that the tube might be a good place for a nap. Or it occurred to Taokaka.
Meow! This tube isn't bad at all, Meow! So what's next, lady?
Oh, all you need to do is sit there. Alright, on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go!
Meow!
Huh. I was sure she could handle a dimensional shift, but I guess she's not in top form just yet. Well, the angle and the speed are good, so she should be fine. Hope that hole she's boring through Orient Town isn't going to cause any problems.
No big deal, Kokonoe. We're all good. A screaming meteor named Taokaka shot through the buildings of the hierarchical city, leaving destruction in its wake before finally embedding itself in the plaza of the Kaka village.
What's going on?
There's a big hole in the ceiling. Something fell from the sky. There are still lots of things falling from the hole. It's shrimp, crab, fish, a chunk of ham, sausage, jerky.
Why is there so much food coming from this hole? Did she crash through like a restaurant or something?
Fruit, almond jelly, meat buns.
Sunlight streamed through the hole Taokaka had torn in the metal plate, covering the village. Rays of light filtered through the dust she'd thrown up with her landing.
It's the sun! The sun! Hooray! It's so warm! It's blinding, but it's pretty. Let's make this place our playground. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, hey! Isn't that Tao over there?
The thing the kitten had pointed at was struggling desperately to pull its head out of the ground. After a minute or so of work, it finally succeeded, landing hard on its backside as Taokaka's head popped out of the hole in the ground.
That was one awful fall, Meow.
Are you all right, Tao?
Booby lady, look who's here! Tao's fine, Meow! See? So, why are you in the village, Booby lady?
We got separated on the way here, right? I wanted to make sure you made it home safely, so I came here.
Oh, really? Tao's just fine, Meow. A kind lady with pink hair and a tail at some strange place sent me home, like kaboom!
A lady with pink hair and a tail?
If Taokaka had been paying attention, she might have noticed that Lychee seemed to know who the pink-haired woman had been. But there was food falling from a hole, and that was much, much more important.
It's a good day! Food falling from the sky! Nice going, God, Meow! Let's all pick it up and eat! Kay!
Lychee sighed and looked up at the gaping hole above them, trying to work out what Taokaka had smashed through on the floor above.
If I remember correctly, that's where the pantry for the liquor shop used to be. It's unfortunate to be them.
That poor business owner.
But I heard that they fudge expiration dates on their products, so I guess it's punishment from above.
Okay, let's just wave it off like that, Lychee.
Oh, it's all so delicious, Meow! Hey, don't fight over there, you three! Kay! The village is so peaceful today, too. It's all thanks to Tao.
Taokaka's stories, innocent heart, end. That was her true ending? I only had to do 2 fights? Okay. So Tao has 2 normal endings, and they're significantly longer. In fact, she has such a complicated story branching thing that the guide I'm following, like, hers is like 3 times as long as everyone else's. In fact, Tager's is like the shortest. His is only like a third of the length of Tao's in terms of like the number of decisions and stages you have to make. So the first decision we had to make in Tao's story was right at the beginning, so there was no save spot before then, so we're gonna have to start from hers again. But I'm going to fast forward through all the text just because it's a lot. So we're gonna fast forward through all this. Okay, so last time we did, I think I should go over here instead. This time I'll go over there just like you told me to. So on this story path, which is her normal story path, not the true story path, she sets out in search of the man on the wanted poster.
Something smells really good. Meow.
Lured by the delicious scent, Taokaka wandered toward a restaurant. When she looked inside from the window, she saw a man with white hair.
The smell seems to be coming from here. Meow. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. That meat, it looks so juicy. I'm starving, meow.
Okay, so the thing is, with Tao's story choices, some of them actually lead to the same thing, but they do different things. So if this one says, for this one, if I do, maybe I'll just eat this guy, we'll continue like normal. If I do, I'll go with a strategic play and steal his meat, you get the same story path, however, you start the next fight at only 30% HP, so I'm gonna pick this one. Taokaka leapt through the restaurant window, throwing caution to the wind.
Meow, meow, meow.
What the hell?
Meow. Be quiet and just be my flesh and blood. Meow.
What, me? Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Thanks for the delicious meal. Meow.
Damn it, can't I have a meal in peace? You're not really giving me much of a choice here. Whenever you're ready.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1, action!
I'll just spam that.
Not bad.
I'll take that meat as my prize.
Hey, Cool Ghost, welcome to the stream. We just finished Taokaka's true ending, and now we're starting one of her normal endings.
What? Are you that hungry?
Whoa, are you a psychic or something, white guy?
Your whole body is screaming, I'm hungry. You could have just asked. I would have let you have a bite.
Really, white guy?
Yeah, really, so let go of me. And don't drool on me. Listen, just have a seat right there. The meat ain't going anywhere.
Aw, Ragna, you're so nice.
Meow! Meat, 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 meat!
Taokaka pulled a plate out of nowhere.
Why are you so well prepared?
Ragna, half impressed, reached for some meat himself.
Tao tends to forget a lot of things, but I don't think I'll ever forget your kindness.
That was the moment that Ragna shot to the top of Taokaka's list of good people.
I don't need your thanks. Just go already if you're done.
I can't go home yet. Tao still has a mission to fulfill.
Mission, huh? Well, ain't that something? Good luck with that.
Thanks, meow. In order to fulfill my mission, I need food. Food, meow.
Steam rises from the steak on the plate. The savory smell of meat fills the air. All Taokaka can see is the meat, the hot grease, the delicious juiciness.
I'm diving in, meow.
She'd waited so long for meat like this. Taokaka opened her mouth as wide as she could, drool dripping from her lips, when suddenly a black shadow flew out of nowhere.
Meow, meow, meow. You come back here, stupid crow.
Oh well, it's all gone now. I'd just forget about it if I were you.
Was this crow indoors or something? Or are they sitting on the patio or what?
You gotta be kidding me, meow. Food-related grudges are scary, meow. Tao's meat. I'll get it back at any cost, meow.
Taokaka took off at full speed after the feathered thief, yelling at the top of her lungs.
You come back here!
She certainly was a rowdy one. Well, she's none of my business anyway.
Meow! I lost the meat thief, meow! I'm so hungry, I don't know what to do.
Taokaka walked down the street, dejected. It wasn't long before she found herself in a strange part of the city she'd never seen before.
Huh? I wonder where I am, meow! It's so mysterious.
Taokaka was standing in a garden filled with vibrant red roses. She hadn't even noticed until then that the sun had disappeared from the sky, to be replaced by a bluish full moon sitting quietly in the sky.
It's so quiet, meow. It's so quiet that I'm getting sleepy.
A simple, elegant castle stood in front of her, illuminated by the cold moonlight. Taokaka curled up in the center of the garden. The moonlight had made her so sleepy.
Who just stomped on Tao's tail? Oh, what a pathetic stray.
She was a beautiful, pale girl holding a large umbrella. Floating next to her was a fat lump of a creature that contrasted poorly with the girl's pretty looks. Don't do Gee like that, come on.
Meow!
He's cute.
My tail is still throbbing. Meow! Tao's tail fragile and sensitive. You apologize now. Me? You expect me to apologize? Nago, Gi, rid me of this pest.
Oh my gosh, seriously. You picked the wrong mansion to trespass. If you leave any stink around here, I'll turn you to roadkill. Now shoo! Shoo!
Why were you asleep here, little kitty? That's strange. This place isn't supposed to be so easily accessible. Ah! Oh, I know! I was chasing the meat thief! Meow! Gi, cease this idleness immediately. I have instructed you to dispose of this pest. Do so, or there will be consequences. Meow! Just the thought of it makes me mad! Meow! On top of this awful hunger, I got my tail stomped on!
Okay, so here's another branching path. This path diverges between the two normal endings for Tao, so we'll make sure to come back here later and do the other one. Let's start with this one. I'll never forgive you, I'll turn you to rust on these claws.
Meow, meow, meow! Bring it on, meow! The nerve! How dare you trespass in my garden? You grate on the nerves. Clearly you require training.
The girl raised her hand, and the sky over Taokaka's head suddenly turned dark and angry.
Fire of the skies, to me! Meow, 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 meow! Oh dear, that looks rather well done. Perhaps I overdid it. I prefer medium rare.
Smells like burning.
Oh my, that's pretty rough. You have my sympathy.
Hoggy.
Ooh. What a scary she-devil! Meow! That was such a cold-blooded thing to do! She-devil? Princess?
Are you mad?
It would appear the flambe wasn't enough for you. Perhaps a sauté will shut you up.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel.
Oh, I actually started this fight at full HP. After getting flambéed. Oh, I love Taokaka's little electrocuted silhouette. See, look at this. She's holding two fish underneath her sleeves in the silhouette. I bet it's more as a joke, but it's still really cute. Ah, can you stop doing that? I let myself get shocked one time, and this is what I get.
That was fun! Meow! Finished? Then perhaps you should leave. Yeah, I will! Meow! I wish to change and have a cup of tea. Valkenhayn?
How may I serve you, Madam Rachel?
This feline assailant has exhausted me. Please fetch a fresh set of clothes and... wait.
Something on the ground had attracted Rachel's attention. It was a piece of paper with a drawing of an evil-looking man on it. Valkenhayn picked it up and handed it to her.
You are looking for Ragna. Meow? Ragna? Ragna? Oh yeah, I am! Meow! Rabbit person, do you know who Ragna is? If you do, please tell me where he is. Meow!
Rachel quietly... Wait, why'd they spell her name wrong here? Rachel quietly pointed to the east.
Oh yes, I believe I saw him over there.
Princess, that way is...
Over there, huh? Thanks, meow! Meow!
Oh, goodness. You hit her right out of the yard.
Wow! Hats off to you, Princess. You're so clever.
I also like how Guy's mouth is like slightly askew. Like it's not like perfectly in line with his eyes.
What did you say? No, nothing. Such pedestrian interactions are quite tiring. At least these common people have kept me entertained. Now, Valkenheim, my tea and clothes if you don't mind.
As you wish, Madam Rachel.
Guy, take 100 laps around the garden. Huh? What for? I grow bored. You will entertain me. No! That's not entertaining at all! Ouch. I think my butt got squished. Where am I? Meow.
Excuse me? You there! Where did you come from?
She was a young girl in a blue hat. She looked angry, but Taokaka had other, more important things to worry about than angry girls.
Who are you? Meow?
I'm Lieutenant Noelle Vermillion from the NOL. And you are?
Tao is Taokaka. Meow.
Taokaka? Huh. That's a name you don't hear every day.
Yeah, I'll see you around then.
Hey, wait. The NOL is currently searching for a vicious criminal, Ragna the Blood Edge. Do you know anything about this Ragna the Blood Edge?
Blood Edge? What's that? Meow.
Let's see. He's a man with a face like this.
Taokaka looked down at the picture of the evil-looking man with white hair.
Oh, I know him. He gave me some food. Really?
So, he isn't too far away from here. I must go capture him immediately.
Meow, meow. Why are you trying to capture a good guy?
Good guy? That's not right. You said he gave you some food, but what's your relationship with Ragna the Blood Edge? Something's fishy here.
Tao isn't fishy. Meow. Not only are your breasts flat, but you're also boring.
Tao! Also, Tao, you might be a little fishy. You're holding 2 fish under your sleeves, apparently. Noelle blushed and quickly crossed her arms across her chest. She seemed more angry than embarrassed.
My breasts have absolutely nothing to do with this! I'll have you arrested for contempt!
Huh? You want to play with Tao now? In that case, I'm all for it. Meow!
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
Tao won, meow! But I'm pretty exhausted and starving, meow. Plus, I'm getting sleepy, meow.
Taokaka had completely lost interest in Noelle. She let out a huge yawn, curled up, and fell asleep.
What should I do about this girl? I'm in a pickle. I may have overreacted, so I don't feel right about taking her in. But she'll be blocking traffic. Or she might catch a cold if I leave her lying here like this. I guess I have no choice. 1, 2...
Noelle picked up Taokaka and started to drag her out of the street. Even though she'd only just fallen asleep, Taokaka didn't wake up. No matter what Noelle dragged her over, eventually Noelle stuffed her into a corner of Sector 5, far away from any prying eyes.
That was quite a workout. She should wake up soon and go home. I have to go back to work too. Are my breasts that small? Not that it matters. Their shape isn't that bad. But I do wish they were bigger.
Ah, yes. Good old 2000s anime tropes where everyone talks about each other's chest sizes all the time without worrying about sexual harassment.
What should I do? Should I ask that female doctor? No, I don't have the guts to do that. Wait, I remember Makoto said something like, if you have a boy massage them, they'll get bigger. No! What am I thinking?
Wow. Taokaka didn't hear a word of Noelle's mumbling. She was sound asleep. It wasn't long before night fell. Meet the hat person.
Hey kid, you can't sleep here. You'll catch a cold.
Someone shook Taokaka. Of course, if being shaken was enough to wake Taokaka up, Noelle would never have been able to drag her this far.
Seems like I don't have much choice. I didn't want to resort to this, kid, but I got some food here for you.
There was only one thing that could wake Taokaka up. Food.
Food? Food? Where is it?
Sorry to do this to you, but there's no food.
What the hell? That's one cruel lie, meow! I'm telling you, I've never been insulted this much in my entire life!
Said I was sorry. What more do you want?
It was only then that Taokaka took a look at the thing that had woken her up. It was a creature wearing a hood like hers, with a big sword strapped to its back. As it came closer, she realized it looked like a cat standing on its hind legs.
The cat person? It's the cat person! Cat person!
The creature Taokaka called the cat person was one of the 6 heroes, Jubei. He was usually out wandering the world, but from time to time he dropped by the Kaka village to check up on them. Of all the people held in high esteem by the Kaka clan, Jubei is the most respected. Although he rarely visited the village, he is one of its founding members, and a great leader of the Kaka clan.
Long time no see, cat person! Tao, so happy to see you! Meow! What do you want me to do?
Happy to see you too, but I got no time for playing.
Huh? Let's play! Let's play! Let's play!
Come on, kid. Being selfish ain't right.
Jubei's scolding stopped Taokaka in her tracks. Her ears drooped and her tail went limp.
I'm sorry, meow. I shouldn't have acted that way.
Ah, hell. Don't get all bent out of shape. You're a good kid.
Jubei gave her a good scratch on the head, and she purred.
How are things back in the village? Any news?
Well, it hasn't been easy, meow. Whenever this weird black squiggly thing appears, the people of Kaka disappear. Meow. It's a pain in the neck for everyone. Meow. Why don't you come back to the village, cat person? Everybody is waiting for you. Meow.
So now I got some other stuff needs doing. Look, kid, you got the power to protect the village. You can't keep depending on an old man like me.
Tao protects the village, meow?
Yep. I reckon you're ready.
If you say so, cat person, I'll try my best. Meow.
Yeah, that's the spirit, kid. So, there's some sort of black squiggly critter giving the village trouble. Well, if I happen to run into it, I'll be sure to give it what for. But you ought to be heading back to the village, kid. They need your help. Heard rumors there's some dangerous people around these parts.
Tao's strong, so don't worry about me, cat person. But I'll return to the village now if you say so. Meow.
And I do say so. You say hello to the folks back home for me, all right? Next time you and I cross paths, maybe there'll be time for a little playing.
Promise? Meow? I'll see you around, cat person.
Whoa, whoa! Careful there, kid.
Tao isn't that dumb, you know, cat person.
Taokaka was hungry, and as sad as she was to say goodbye to the cat person, she needed to get back to the village for food. Can I also say I like Jubei's voice too? Like the English cast in this game is just really good in general because you can distinctly tell each character apart just by hearing their voice, which is really nice. Because I find that a lot of English dubbing doesn't always do that. Japanese seems to always get it right with a variety of voices, but English is a little bit harder. It's better recently, though. Again, I keep talking about this. The voice acting community has definitely increased in the past 10 years, so it's definitely much better than it was. Her eyes fell on the gap between the massive metal plates that covered her village. Her ears perked up, and she grinned. Taokaka just had an excellent idea. Danger, said the sign. Keep out, it added. Taokaka didn't care. She dashed toward the gap between the plates.
Tao smart, meow. If I jump off here, it'd take me directly to the village, meow.
You sure you want to jump off?
There's no problem at all, cat person. I'll talk to you later, meow.
Taokaka leapt over the fence and struck a pose as she fell. She wanted to make sure she looked good when she landed.
I'll be arriving at the village soon, meow.
She could see it below her. It was tiny. It looked like a toy village. Things were going well so far, just as Taokaka had expected. Now she just had to land.
Taokaka has returned to the village quickly.
As Taokaka slammed into the ground, it gave way beneath her. Slightly concerned, she watched the village disappear as she continued down to the very bottom of Kagutsuchi.
Quite a racket for such a small kid. Ah, well, don't rightly think there's much that can hurt her.
Ouch! I thought my butt was gonna split 4 ways. Meow. Huh? Where am I now?
Something moved in the darkness behind Taokaka. She spun around to face it, her instincts telling her something bad was about to happen.
Who's there?
The shadow shambling toward her stopped and took a few steps back. It was a weird, ugly creature covered in rags. Taokaka didn't know it was called Arakune, but she did recognize it.
The black squiggly thing? The bad guy who attacks the village? You must be a wanted criminal, meow. I'll capture you and claim the bounty. Everybody in the village will be happy.
It's impossible. Don't laugh, I eat you.
Eat Tao? Meow! Don't be ridiculous, meow! You're the enemy of Kaka. I'll eliminate you right here once and for all, meow!
Okay, so here, again, it doesn't really matter what you choose in terms of story. However, here I go, you fight him right away. If you do, you're all sticky and gross, nya, then you end up starting the next fight at only 30% HP. So I'm gonna do the first one.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1, action!
Stop jumping around, only I can do that.
You know who's the man, meow! You stupid black squiggly thing. Meow? You don't even have energy left to talk back, huh? Meow!
Oh.
Oh. Ow.
Just as she was about to deliver the final blow, Taokaka stopped. Arakune shuddered, somehow pitiful.
Hey, Squiggly. Because Tao is such a sweet Kaka, I'll let you go for now. But if you don't want to get hurt again, you'd better stay away from Kaka. Meow. Oh.
He didn't need to be told twice. Arakune ran as far away from Taokaka as he could get. It looked like she was out of trouble for now.
I'm sure that squiggly thing won't bother us again. Meow. It's all thanks to Tao. Meow. Tao's great. Please, somebody praise me. Wait, there's no one around. Meow. By the way, where am I? How am I supposed to go home? Meow.
Just as Taokaka was about to start looking for an exit, a rope dropped down in front of her.
Hey, Tao! Can you hear me? Oh, my little one. I can hear you just fine. Meow. Grab that rope. We'll pull you up.
When Taokaka hadn't come home, the people of the Kaka clan had gone looking for her. Taokaka grabbed the rope.
You can pull me now. Meow! All right, here we go! Ready? Pull! Pull!
And that was how Taokaka escaped from the deepest, darkest part of Kaguzuchi and was reunited with the Kaka children. You know it won't be today, but you're curious about Arakune's story. Yeah, he's an interesting character. We'll probably do him in the next stream, but he's also fun to play as. I keep talking about how I love Arakune's animations. He's just really well animated. He's such an interesting character. The news that Taokaka had driven off the black squiggly drew cheers from the assembled members of the Kaka clan. They were happy. Taokaka was happy.
The village is finally at peace. I'm speechless. Meow!
Uh-huh. We don't need to worry anymore.
Hey Mio, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it.
Meow! Nothing to worry about, meow! Let's all go home to the village.
When Taokaka and the children got back to the village, it was full of activity and excitement. Festival booths had been set up in the town square, and there was food everywhere.
Meow! Elder, what's going on here?
Oh, Tao. Lychee brought us a bunch of food today. We're about to dig in now.
Taokaka barely heard the elder. She was too busy stuffing meat buns into her mouth.
Ooh, Tao's starving, meow! They all look so good!
Gee, you haven't changed a bit.
Taokaka had been too busy devouring meat buns to notice Lychee. Lychee was a doctor in Orient Town, but she had made friends with the Kaka clan and came to visit them frequently. She often held classes for the children in the village, and everyone loved her, Taokaka included.
Long time no see, Tao. How have you been?
Oh, booby lady, hang on a second while I handle this meat bun, meow!
Taokaka finished off the last several meat buns left in her mouth, and leapt on Lychee's breasts, poking and prodding them to test their softness. Tao!
They are as bouncy as always, meow! I'm impressed, booby lady.
Knock it off, Tao. Kiddies, why don't you call everyone so we can have a meal together?
Yes, ma'am!
The feasting with Lychee lasted late into the night. Unbeknownst to anyone in the village, Jubei watched them from a short distance away.
Sure wouldn't mind seeing days like this a bit more often. Farewell, folks, until we meet again.
And he was gone into the night. Sometime before the morning, the party died down, as most of the villagers fell asleep. Taokaka was taking a nap at her favorite spot. That's when the little kittens came.
Gave us an assignment. Meow. I can't eat anymore. Meow.
The two Kaka children ran up the small hill surrounded by scrap metal and broken machines. It was a special spot for the Kaka clan. The sun still shone there, making it warm and comfortable, perfect for a nap. The hill was covered in plants, all desperate for the taste of precious sunlight. The smell of warm grass filled the air. Taokaka, a warrior of the Kaka clan, was taking her nap in the sunlight.
She's asleep. Yeah, she's asleep. What should we do now? What should we do?
While they tried to decide what to do, the sun set and Taokaka kept right on sleeping.
It's a peaceful day.
The alternate truth is yet to be found. Okay, so Tao has one more ending for us to do, and the branching spot is when she meets Rachel. So it seems like there's a lot of talking up to that point, so I'm just going to fast forward through that bit of text. Tao's story seems to have a lot of narration compared to most other people, probably because I guess if we only went by what she was saying, we wouldn't really get much story, I guess.
Meow! I lost.
So we'll skip through all this. Okay, so last time we did I'll Never Forgive You. This time we'll do Give Me That Steam Bun Flying Over There instead. In other words, I guess she wants to eat Gi.
Actually, I've been wondering about that. Meow! Fluffy, soft, and full of meat. It looks delicious. Meow! Meat bun? You mean this? Ouch! Please don't pull my cheek, Princess. It hurts. You'll tear it.
Oh, poor Gi. I forgot how much he gets abused.
Oh, that's the one. Meow! Tao is super hungry. Meow! Are you trying to eat me? You gotta be kidding. I'm no meat bun. I'll just dive right in. It's pretty quick for a meat bun. I can't believe I let it get away. Meow! Princess! Help! Meow! I won't let you get away this time. Meow!
I laughed so much my stomach's cramping. Gi, if you keep that up, I think you can lose a couple sizes.
It did look like an excellent exercise. You have been putting on some weight lately, Gi. Perhaps a little more of that would do you good.
Oh, poor Gi.
How can you two just sit there and do nothing? I was seriously about to be eaten back there. Perhaps that wouldn't be such a terrible thing. The castle would be much more peaceful. What?
Gi's voice is just so cute.
But I don't know how I would cope without a servant to take care of the chores. I'm not made for coarse work, you know. Wait for me, Buns! This will take but a moment, Nago.
Huh? A moment? Wait! Why are you closing me, Princess?
Rachel shut Nago daintily and adjusted her posture importantly.
1, 2... That was close. Thank you so much, Princess. No, it was nothing. I'll simply see to it that you repay me 100, no, 1,000-fold. That should be sufficient. You're kidding, right?
Ow, 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 ow! Gi's the bat, not me! No pun intended. That aside, Princess, where did you learn that kind of dangerous foreplay? I don't think that cat will bother us anymore.
I'm kind of worried for her, though.
You're more masochistic than I thought. The prey sympathizing with the predator.
Well, I doubt that she's injured at all from this.
That girl, did you know her, Princess?
Maybe. I'm kind of tired of walking around outside. Why don't we go back to the castle and have a cup of tea?
Taokaka shot down from the sky like a meteor, buried herself headfirst into the ground, throwing up a huge cloud of dirt. After a few minutes of struggling, she managed to pull her head out of the dirt, blinking at the light.
What the heck was that? Meow! What just happened to Tao? Meow!
She had already forgotten meeting Rachel, and why she'd been falling in the first place. But she didn't care very much. That was just the kind of person Taokaka was.
Oh well, I wonder if there's anything fun to do around here. Meow, 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 what's that? Meow!
Mecha Tiger!
Oh, great.
What a creepy looking dude! Too creepy, meow!
Tiger will eliminate you.
Right back at you, meow!
The wheel of fate is turning.
That's not the color Mecha Tiger was.
Action!
Oh, don't suplex me. Ah!
That's right! Meow! Tao won!
Taokaka had defeated Mecha Tiger, but her battle had only just begun. Suddenly, dozens of new enemies swarmed out of nowhere, surrounding Taokaka.
What? Meow! Tao, 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 Tao.
Taokaka was confused. All these new enemies looked like robot versions of her. Before she could decide what to do, all of them jumped her at once.
Meow! I'm sure we can all talk it out since we're all Tao. Meow! Tao, 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 Tao. Why do you keep saying Tao? You're not making any sense! Talk like Taokaka! Meow! Tao, 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 Tao. So, what the heck do you want from Tao? Meow!
One of the machines approached Taokaka tentatively. She began to hope that maybe the things were friendly, when it gave her a good smack on the head.
Ouch! You want a piece of me? Meow! All right, bring it on! Whenever you're ready, meow!
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel, one, action!
Turn!
Counter! 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 Finish!
Meow! Tao is the strongest! Meow! I won't be defeated by a fake! Meow!
Taokaka had no trouble defeating Mecha Kaka after Mecha Kaka, but her winning streak went to her head and she failed to notice a single robot she'd failed to destroy. The last surviving Mecha Kaka started to shake and sputter. Something was about to happen.
Ready for the final attack? Meow! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Huh? There's one left? 0. Kaboom! Meow! Meow! Everything was blown away!
Taokaka leapt to her feet. She thought she'd been blown away by the explosion of the last Mecha Kaka, but there wasn't any sign of an explosion. Had it all been just a dream?
What the? Why must you scream for no reason?
Taokaka spun around and saw the man who had just yelled at her. He was dirty and sweaty and gross.
Who are you, old guy?
Old guy? But I'm not that old. Forget it. My name is Bang Shishigami. I'm the vigilante who serves in the name of love and justice, and protector of Kagutsuchi.
So, what do you want from me, scruffy old man?
I don't know how you came to the conclusion I am scruffy from that conversation, but I am a generous man. I won't get mad for something as petty as that. I found you lying unconscious there. Are you hurt?
Am I hurt? No, I'm not! Look at me! I'm as good as Mew!
That's good to hear. By the way, you don't look like you're from around here. What's your name? Where did you come from?
That was way more questions than Taokaka was used to thinking about all at once. She thought about it for a while until she realized she was getting hungry. So here, it doesn't matter which choice you make, both of them will lead you to the same ending. The main difference is if you say Tao's Taokaka, then it just proceeds as a cutscene. If you say, more importantly, I'm hungry, then you fight, and then it proceeds. So I guess we'll fight. Let's fight.
Meow? Is that meat over there?
Her hunger was so intense that Taokaka was beginning to hallucinate. Specifically, she began to see Bang's stomach as a massive juicy steak. Of all things.
What's the matter? Why are you wobbling closer to me? Are you okay?
This steak is talking, but that's not gonna stop me!
She sank her teeth into his stomach.
What a feisty steak! Give up and get in my belly!
No! Stop that! I saved your life. This is how you repay me? I'll have to give you a bang shishi spanking if you keep this up!
Shishi spanking.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1, action!
This is...
If it's Bang's stomach, you would too. I mean, he's showing off that midriff, right?
Damn it! That wasn't a steak! I'm disappointed. I'm too hungry to go on.
You poor thing. You're starving to death. I'll be sure to take you home, so tell me your name and address.
Tao is Taokaka Mew! I came from over there!
Okay, so I think if you choose the other option, it just goes straight to this.
Taokaka Meow, huh? That's an unusual name. But, what do you mean by over there? Could you point in that direction?
No, Mew! Tao is Taokaka Mew!
Taokaka Meow? Ah, I see. So your name is Taokaka. Anyway, I still don't know what you mean by over there. Could you be a little more specific?
Over there!
Each part of Taokaka pointed a different direction. The man didn't seem to understand.
Ah, I don't get it. I still have no idea which direction you came from. How am I supposed to take you home?
I'm too hungry to stay on my feet. Meow.
Hey, are you all right?
No, I'm not okay. I'm starving to death. Goodbye, scruffy man.
I had no idea. You were a homeless child who couldn't even afford tonight's dinner. I would be more than happy to take you as my apprentice. You'll be able to eat as much as you want.
Are you serious now?
Taokaka leapt to her feet, any weakness forgotten at the prospect of food. Bang smiled.
If you give me food, I will. I'll become your apprentice right now.
Then follow me. I'll introduce you to my henchman.
Yes, master.
The sun shone on Ronin Guy, warm and relaxing, and a soft breeze ruffled Taokaka's hood as she slept in the sun. She didn't even notice Bang arrived.
Taokaka, let's go on patrol to maintain peace in this town. Follow me.
No way! Tao is going to take a nap. Meow.
How dare she? This capricious behavior is truly characteristic of only cats.
Taokaka's life as Bang's apprentice was pretty comfy. She didn't listen to him at all and spent most of her time sleeping or eating. He was beginning to get irritated with her refusal to wake up when two of his men appeared.
Boss, have you seen Tao? It's almost lunch, so I brought some rice balls.
Rice ball? I want it! I want it! I want it now! What's in it, though? I hope it's salmon!
You have absolutely no control when it comes to food. You truly are a difficult apprentice.
Yeah, right. You're so full of it, boss. He's right. You spoil Tao the most, master.
What are you talking about? I couldn't possibly be more strict.
But boss, that wrapping cloth is...
Man glanced down at the sack Bang was holding.
It's filled with meat buns, sausages, etc. Those are Taokaka's favorites. You're being a total doting father, Master.
Well, you know, my favorite food happens to be the same as Tao's. It's not a big deal.
All right, Meow. Let's all have a meal together. If you want, I can go on patrol after the meal.
Oh, hearing Tao talk about food makes you feel really hungry. Me too.
All right. How about some food? You guys may indulge yourselves, too.
Thank you,
boss.
Master.
It's my treat, Meow.
Ha 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 ha! Oh, whatever am I going to do with you?
He was skilled at many things, but Bang Shishigami was a poor liar. Despite his chiding, his eyes were those of a loving father. Whether or not Taokaka grew up to be a great ninja of Ikaruga is a story for another time. Under Bang's supervision, Taokaka grew up to be an excellent ninja. Those days were calm and peaceful.
Boss, you gotta get out of here! The enemy is closing in on us!
Damn it! Run, Tao! I'll take care of this! This is goodbye. Those days I got to spend with you, they weren't bad.
No! Tao will stay here and fight too! Master!
Bang left Taokaka behind and disappeared into the flames. Once again, the Ikaruga have lost their place within Kagutsuchi, and Bang never came back.
Why is there narration here being voiced?
Though Master was so scruffy, he was still a good person. Tao will avenge you, Master.
Taokaka runs to go save the citizens of Ikaruga and to avenge Bang.
Who the hell are you? A little stray like you trying to stand up against me?
The encounter of a longtime rival and the real enemy who no one foresaw.
Oh. Long time no see, Tao.
It can't be! Booby lady!
A small girl from the Kaka village, torn apart by cruel fate. Her trials are far from over. Uncover the dark conspiracies of Kagutsuchi and bring peace back to this world, Taokaka.
Tao can't lose no matter what, for the sake of those who have fallen. Check this out now, the super move that Master taught me, for the sake of justice, love, and sorrow. Super mode!
The most anticipated ninja action movie of the year. Bang Shishigami Ninpo Ninja Scrolls Gaiden, The Revenge of Tao. A stunning tale of love and justice. Coming to all hierarchical city theaters this summer.
Yeah!
Yeah. Okay, that's a lie.
Hey Aru, welcome to the stream. The alternate truth is yet to be found. Yeah, that narrator, I think that's Bang's voice, but like his voice actor putting on a different voice, isn't it? So... Oh, thank you so much for the chaos! Thank you, Aru. I love the stories in BlazBlue, they're so fun. In Calamity Trigger, again, I mentioned some of the characters have joke endings, and but it's not specified. In the next game, Continuum Shift, every character has a joke ending that is specifically regarded as the gag ending, and they're all hilarious. I can't wait until you guys experience Continuum Shift, because all the joke endings are really good. Like, they make me burst out laughing so much. I didn't think a game would be able to write such good, funny joke endings, so look forward to that. But for the sake of this game, we're done with Tao's story. That was a bit longer than I thought. There was a lot of narration. She has a lot more branching paths than the other characters, although a lot of them end up in the same place. But again, like, Tao's a character that really grew on me. She's really funny. She's got cute mannerisms. She's got such a cheerful voice. I can't not like Tao, even though I generally don't like the cat girl stereotype. Anyways, if you're watching this on YouTube, we're gonna end the video here, but if you're watching this on Twitch, we're gonna continue and do Tager's story as well. So, I'll see you next time if you're on YouTube, otherwise we'll keep on going.